Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Honorato. This is Tuesday, July 11th. You're watching 13 Now, which is where we bring you daily updates of breaking news, the day's biggest stories, and the first warning forecasts on the News Channel 13 YouTube channel. We'd love for you to subscribe and get the alerts every time we go live on YouTube with updates like this. The potential for flooding is still very real on this Tuesday, and that's despite the forecast looking largely dry. We'll really get details from meteorologist Christina Talamo in a moment. But the reason there's still the potential for flooding anyway today is because that heavy rain from Sunday and Monday is still filling up rivers around the capital region, and that includes the Walloomsic River in Bennington. Our News Channel 13 first warning weather team says that river floods at 7 feet. It's been estimated to be just below that. And the Bennington police chief tells us that there's serious flooding in regions to the east and north of that river. And his worry is that flooding could happen in Bennington when that water finally drains. So we are keeping a close eye on the situation in Bennington. We're keeping a close eye in the situation along the Hudson River. All of that rain we've been getting the last few days, streams and creeks are pouring into the Hudson. It's expected to rise to what's known as, quote, the action stage for the next couple of days. That means the river will be just under the 34-foot marker, which is considered minor flooding. If you were with us for News Channel 13 today, starting at 5 a.m., you would have seen Christina Talamo's graphic detailing just how close those rivers are to the flood level stage. Check in with Christina right now to get that first warning forecast. Back from vacation and right back to work, because we've got a serious situation happening here around the capital region as people are wondering, if I live near water, is it going to continue to rise? And Christina, that's really despite the fact that we're not expecting real measurable rain today, correct?
Yeah, and even though, again, we say not much rain falling right now, this could pose a problem in the next couple of days because the ground is just so saturated. Those creeks are just right at the flood stage, and there's still a lot of runoff, especially in southern Vermont, and that could lead to continuous flooding impacts today. And that's why that flood watch we were talking about remains in effect, mainly just for southern Vermont, but we could still see some flood warnings get issued across the rest of the area. And I'll show you that map in just a minute, but do keep that in mind today. Again, just because we're looking at dry weather and sunshine, that doesn't mean you might not see some flooding concerns there. Dry right now, you'll notice those showers tapered off over the last couple of hours, and we'll see a nice dry day with lots of sunshine. But again, we do have these flood alerts in effect. That darker green color, that's the flood watch, and you'll notice that's in effect for southern Vermont, pretty much the entire state of Vermont there. And then the brighter green, the brighter shade of green, is actually the flood warning. You'll notice we have a flood warning for eastern Bennington County, parts of Washington County, and also parts of Hamilton County due to the heavy rain and those rivers, the flood stage rising a little bit. So latest report looking at those rivers is that the river levels are starting to fall a bit. We are very close to the flood stage, so that could still continue to pose a threat there with the rivers rising and still possibility of some lingering runoff from that rain, the very heavy rain we've had the last couple of days. So Vermont, definitely the place where you should be the most concerned about additional flooding today. The rest of us should see a bit of an improvement. 74 degrees in Catskill on that CDPHP first warning weather cam, sunshine, blue skies there, really shaping up nicely weather-wise as we head throughout the day. And we'll see lots of sunshine helping those temperatures warm up into the mid to upper 80s as we head throughout the day. Today, we'll see high temperatures around 4 or 5 p.m. There's a chance of a spot shower late in the day, although I do think most of us will stay dry. Highs right around 87, 88 degrees. A few more clouds around this morning, but increasing sunshine through the course of the day. And today and tomorrow will be the driest days of the week, both days featuring an isolated shower chance late in the day. Tomorrow, I think the better chance for a few spot showers or storms, but then Thursday especially, we'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms developing in the afternoon and evening. So we're going to need to keep an eye on that because Thursday is opening day at Saratoga Racecourse. So I know a lot of people very interested in the Thursday forecast. Otherwise, we'll see more opportunities for showers and thunderstorms through the weekend. Humidity returns and high temperatures will stick around in the mid to upper 80s. And as we were talking about earlier, one thing to take note, just because we've had so much rain recently, Again, those rivers right at the flood stage, even if they're falling, they're very close. They'll kind of stay run very high over the next couple of days. And the ground is very saturated. So we could talk about more flooding issues if we see more heavy rain with those showers and storms later this week. So a lot for us to monitor over the next couple of days.
Yeah, including Thursday, as you said. When exactly will
Yes.
that rain or those storms hit? Many people want to know for opening day at Saratoga. All right, Christina, thank you. Meteorologist Christina Talamo with us every single weekday morning on News Channel 13 today, which starts at 5 a.m. One more update here for you on 13 Now, and that is about a story we first brought you in the morning on Monday. The man accused of killing a Rutland City police officer in Vermont is now facing 2 felony charges. This story was originally reported by the Berkshire Eagle. Court records show 20-year-old Tate Rayom is currently facing charges for crashing his truck nearly head-on into a Rutland Police cruiser last Friday, as well as allegedly attempting to elude police. A 19-year-old officer set to begin working on becoming a full-time member of law enforcement was killed in that crash. 2 other officers were injured in it as well. Coming up on News Channel 13, live at noon, the latest on the water levels in rivers around the capital region. The latest, of course, on the forecast, as well as our team of meteorologists tries to nail down exactly what opening day at Saratoga Racecourse might look like. Thanks for watching 13 Now, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. I'm Chris Honorato.